So pleased I get to introduce this next presenter. I had the pleasure of seeing him present at TED. He has presented here at Pechachka before. And if there is something cool going on in this city, something that builds community, something that expands our sense of what we can do here as a group, then this man has his hand in it. In fact, it was probably his idea. He's probably running it or providing funding. He's just an amazing community builder, and I'm really, really proud to have him here tonight. His first concert was Depeche Mode, right? So already you're like, this guy's awesome. He's been a Victoria resident for 15 years. Some of the projects he's been involved in include the Dragon Boat Festival, the Indigenous Games. He owns the Sunset Room. He's been involved in such projects as Victoria Electronic Music Festival and the Eat Here Now Festival. Please welcome to the stage, Jason Guile, everyone.
Thanks so much. Holy cow. Hi, everybody. Close your eyes and listen for a second. I've always been really moved by music. I find that its value and relevance in today's world is significant, and I think that it's best demonstrated through the actions that I take and the things that I'm involved in. This is the Sunset Room, a youth party. That was the Earth Dance Festival, and we pull music into a lot of our most sacred events. It makes beautiful moments more beautiful, like weddings, ceremonies. It makes Jewish circumcisions less painful, I think, maybe. Funerals, we apply it in lots of different situations. I need to say that music by itself doesn't create peace, which is what I'm here to talk about, but rather it's a messenger. It's just a method of communication, a carrier wave for some individual or collective expression. And obviously, what lands on the other end totally depends on the content of that carrier wave. Music can communicate, evoke, and instill fear, hatred, anger, as quickly and easily as it can peace or love or gratitude. I noticed that on our planet, if you put together a couple 100,000 people, it's highly likely that there is either a war or a party. And I think that this speaks to the polarity of human expression, confrontation and communion. Polar opposites, party awesomeness. Clearly, with music being the message, that draws forth and creates extremely powerful messengers. Neil Diamond and Lenny Kravitz, and Neil Diamond when he was younger. For me, there's like kind of two types of peace that music can create, and one is, of course, individual peace, personal peace, which creates the foundation or doesn't create the foundation for collective peace, societal peace, group harmony. I expect that in terms of inner peace, you guys probably understand all of this, but the music affects us in a couple of ways in terms of our brain. It can stimulate the production of endorphins, affecting our mood. It creates the release of dopamine, affecting pleasure centers. It can stimulate our immune system, affecting pretty much everything else. Some of you may be familiar with Dr. Emoto's research, where he takes the molecular water crystal and subjects it to music and language. And the results of the crystals here being exposed to heavy metal music, Bach and Edelweiss, respectively. Given that we are 90% water, there might be a relationship there that we'd want to consider. This is an image of my friend Adam Sheikh, who is a Grammy nominee and world beat music composer playing at Shambhala. Adam is specifically writing his music in such a way that it's targeting the water in his audience with an intention to create harmony and joy in the people in front of him. I'm not sure if sort of music culture drew out peace culture or if peace generated, the music community. But clearly there's a tremendous symmetry therein. And they show up in symmetry, and obviously a lot of the same common denominators are required for both non-judgment, non-confrontation, flow, adaptation, acceptance. I think one of the greatest examples of the music and peace kind of fusion is the Earth Dance Festival. Earth Dance was launched in 1997, now has happened in some 500 cities worldwide, 50 countries. The Earth Dance Festival is specifically designed to have a singular day, globally synchronized event where many hundreds of thousands of people come together to celebrate and express peace and social justice. This is an image from Earth Dance Vancouver Island. This was taken at Eco Village earlier this summer. I'm somewhere in the middle of that, leading a spiral dance after the Prayer for Peace. There was many hundreds of people there. It was funny. It was the smallest event we've ever done for Earth Dance and the biggest event Eco Village has ever hosted. You may be familiar with the Omagh village in Ireland, who in 1998 there was a car bomb, 30 people were killed, 200 more people were injured. Their collective response was to create a multi-denominational youth choir composed of Christian and Mormon and Protestant children. It's made a massive difference for their community and now sort of is a model for change. Music continues to give a voice to our global want for peace. I'm going to read to you Playing for Change. Mark Johnson, founder, writes, "Music has the power to break down the walls between cultures, to raise the level of human understanding. That his videos are having more views than the entire population of Canada, I think, speaks to that truth." Another powerful example is the Palestinian Symphony Orchestra. Director Julie Elias is quoted as saying, "We teach music to give the children here a new mentality and a new life. It's how we let the Palestinian people, through music, find peace for themselves. When you play music, you play from your depths, your feelings, your fingers, your touch, and your heart." Clearly, music can and does, I think, play a tremendous role in bridging our communities and cultures, in building character and community, and empowering our play and our peace. I believe that it warrants our attention and our stewardship, our encouragement, our economic support, and our interest. That's my nephew beatboxing in the top right at VEMF this year. It was really awesome. The world is saying yes to this. In a time when things are changing so significantly and things are heating up around the world, musicians are stepping up and globally creating tons and tons, hundreds of thousands of people organizing around peaceful music presentations, organizations, festivals, and gatherings.
She'll say, "I'm not sure that it's business of yours, but I do like to walk."
So this really speaks for me, for what music can evoke.
Down and down the white water, that's where the log driver learns to step lightly. It's burning down and down the white water. Log drivers will squeeze his girls completely.
Thanks.